Shalom, Shalom. This Yair from GMS Savannah, Georgia. Coming out with another lesson, but first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Dash, and double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, which root well and teach well, and to the Archeum, pushing this 100% knowledge out of the book in sincerity while risking their lives to do so, and to you elect of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled bird that has the appearance of the heathens that look like the heathens scattered upon the earth. You know, going back to your to the seed of your father, Shalom, which are also considered as Israelite foreigners. But today's lesson I'm going into is it's a big distraction. But hey, we got to do a lesson on it. You know what I'm saying? It's still madness of what's going on out here. And everything that's going on with Shannon Shaw. It's just madness. But a lot of it is distraction. But like I say, he got $100 million deal. So he's getting his consolation on this side. He's doing whatever he got to do, man, to live follow the ways of the heathens over here in Babylon. The great, he's not out here doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and winning us. So he's pretty much a 2/3, you know what I'm saying? This gonna go down the drain with Babylon the Great. But I'm just play this this little quick clip, and then we're gonna hit some scriptures on it. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
You're just gonna hang up on me. I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You wanna be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I don't know, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You wanna be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
I don't know, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
But hey, man, that's this is Babylon the Great, man. I tell you, man, Babylon the Great. It's just a lot of madness going on. Like I say, it's a lot of distractions. What's going on around the world? Babylon the Great. It's just all the distraction. It's just madness. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start off right here. Uh, you know, uh, Ephesians 5:15, man. See that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because of the days are evil. Yeah, and I don't know what this woman is. I don't know. She could be Northern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? She could be a heathen. But Shannon, he's too old, man, for all this BS, man. He's gotten all this money. He's making himself a target, man. It's just a bunch of foolishness, man. You know. And like I say, you doing this to yourself, man. Just a lot of this is badness here in Babylon, man. All the stuff that we wanting, our people about, man. And people are still out here in the folly of Babylon, man. You know, like I say, it just the fact of being, being in a lawsuit, having all these videos and stuff. Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with you having a women. Hey, you can have as many women as you want. Long as a woman ain't married or with somebody. That's not what we hawking with you on this, man. You just have to be, you know, walk circumspectly out here, be more smarter, man. With the things you do out here, because you become a target. You become a target big time, man. You know, so you got to watch what you say, watch what you do, because it could all come back to you. It could all come back to you. And right here, Jeremiah 4:22, it says, "For my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children," which means stupid, "and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." And a lot of things that, you in Babylon the Great, you're getting all this money. You definitely doing a lot of evil things, man. You're not doing anything that's good. You around a bunch of folly and wickedness, of here in Babylon. You in the upper launch, upper, you know what I'm saying. That you in this price, this economic, situation you are here in Babylon, man. You around wickedness, man. You're not being smart. You're not being smart at all. Like I say, you on a platform. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you talk about sports. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But like I say, right here, 1 John 2:15 say, "Love not the world. These are the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in it." It's just that you put yourself amongst all the 2/3. Which you a 2/3 yourself, man. And these are some rough days that's coming ahead of us, man. That goes for all the other celebrities. You know what I'm saying? The Jacob's Trouble around the corner. The Charagma. And if you're not out here doing the work for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be left out here naked. You're gonna be naked. Lost in the sauce. You're gonna be lost in the sauce. Because like I say right here, Proverbs 1:7, "Fear the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." The hell with the things here in Babylon, man. We trying to get a seat on the chariot. That's what it's all about, man. That's why we call on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why we call on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We know the names of the Father and the Son. And those names are dreadful to the heathens. Dreadful to the heathens. But you got to be smart out here. You got to repent, before it's too late. You going out here and getting in folly. Like I say, I don't know if she could be part of the northern kingdom. She could be an Israelite. But if she not, hey, never trust thy enemies. Never trust thy enemies. And Sleazy, he gonna be over there. He gonna do whatever he can to get some of that 100 mil that you get. That female won't. She won't what? She won't half of that, man. You gotta be smart these days. But hey, this folly is gonna continue to keep going on and on with the Israelites, man, because they won't listen, man. They sottish. You know what I'm saying? They hard headed. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the evil times that we in here in Babylon. So This is gonna continue more and more and more, man. Till Big Brother Yahweh Shai come back. It's just straight madness, you know. You guys out here got a little bit of change. Or the richest here in Babylon, man. Y'all got to be more smart, man. You know, y'all got to be more wise. But like I say, at the end of the day, you're not gonna be that, and we know that. If you're not following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, you're gonna be caught up into the folliness of Babylon. You know, because a lot of them follow Jebus. You know, come as you are, that false god, that earth pig, Jebus. That's what a lot of our people, man, out here following, man. That made up word, man. Yeah. Made up word. And it's in the Bible, but that Bible's coded for us, man. The name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is dreadful to the heathens. You know? But hey, you come as you are. You know, you following that Jebus. You know? But it's all about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Without that covering, you're going to be caught up out here, man. You're going to be caught up out here. And like I say, he going to do what he got to do to keep that money. He going to be in that C-Hip line. You'll see him lining up to get it. Because he want to hang on to Babylon the Great, man. You know? You have to use your time wisely, man, here in the end days, man. It's all about, you know, worshiping Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, because we are slaves to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? We are worms out here, Jake. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is all we got. So, hey, that's the gospel, man. We got a way out. Come out of Babylon before it's too late. Come out of Babylon, repent. Be sorrowful, come back. Repent. You know. Beg, tell the Lord, man, forgive me for all the wrong I've done. You know? Because the Israelites are the only nationality of people that can repent. Are the Israelites. The heathens can't. You know? But we in the end days, man, so hopefully, you know, a lot of these celebrities, man, will wake up and understand, man. You know, a lot of this stuff ain't nothing but a distraction to our people anyway, man. A big distraction to the bigger thing that's going on out here in Babylon. You know, because it's pushed all over the media. So we already see what's going on, man. Just another distraction gimmick, you know, a ritual or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of madness. But I hope this will have time edifying to the hopeful, you know, the sheep and the lambs. Kwaran Yasharala on to the next lesson. And Shalom.